Yeah, this is a very good question, and it's kind of the million-dollar question. Everybody wants to know, how much data do you need to make an application that's useful, that's based on speech to text? This is, it's really dependent on the application. You can actually get by, in some cases, with zero data. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but if you have a really, really low resource language, you can actually take an existing model from a high resource language. You can take an English model, let's say, and basically just transliterate the words that you care about for the target language. And so you can kind of hack an English model to recognize, let's say, Welsh. I know people have done this for Welsh, for example. But that usually works only when you have kind of limited domain tasks, when you have a small vocabulary. So if let's say you're trying to recognize numbers, the single digit numbers from 0 to 9, you might be able to do that for a new language just by kind of transliterating what the English model thinks it heard. If you want something that's going to be more open-ended, like a really robust speech recognition model that can recognize any phrase, any word in some target language, this is to put a number of hours. People will usually say 2,000 hours, but that number comes from some standard English corpora like LibriSpeech and Fisher. But that's a number that's, I think, a pretty safe one to say if you want something that's really open domain for some target language and you're not assuming that you're going to do some kind of transfer learning from a source language model. I think 2,000 hours is something people would say, but it really depends on what your target application is.